4, 3, 2, 1.
At this time, we'll introduce the starting lineups for our visitors, the Decatur Lady Bulldogs. A 5'6" senior, number 5, Paige Van. A 5'2" junior, number 11, Kaylee Morales. A 5'5" junior, number 23, Abby Tilley. A 5'7" senior, number 24, Samantha Skaggs. And a 5'6" senior, number 32, Savannah Dodson. Head coach of the Lady Bulldogs is Bess Thompson.
All right, everyone, welcome to our third game of the night.
A sophomore, number 11, Haley Cunningham. A senior, number 20, Sam Sanchez. A senior, number 21, Jordan Francis. A sophomore, number 22, Katie Crownover. And a junior, number 23, Paige Clausen. Head coach of the Lady Warriors is Jared Wilhite.
All right, everyone, welcome. This is our third game of the night, 3 of 4. The Decatur Bulldogs coming in at 11-11 on the season, 6-4 in conference during the regular season. Of course, coming in last night, they played in our third game. They were the number 3 seed. They beat the number 6 seed Haas Hall to advance to face now the number 2 seed Cotter. Cotter, of course, coming in at 10-16 on the season, 7-3 in conference, coached by Coach Jared Wilhite. As the number 2 and the number 3 seed, this should be a good game. Our third one of the night. We've already had 2 good ones. Of course, for those just tuning in, we had an epic one, our first game of the evening, as Flippin pulling off the huge upset, knocking off the number 1 seeded Eureka Springs Highlanders. The last game, Cotter giving them a run for their money, but ultimately lost. Crownover with the steal early. Crownover, Francis, Clausen, Sanchez, and Cunningham rounding out the starting lineup in the quarter. Francis for 3. Big time shot by Francis. As Cotter jumping out to a quick 3-0 lead here in the first. Long three-point shot by Decatur, no good. Francis gets the board. Lob inside for Sanchez. Sam Sanchez, ball's knocked out of bounds. Poor Sam Sanchez, second half of the season has just been tearing up the two-way with a couple really big games. Sanchez, one dribble. Shot up, and it's good. Cotter jumping out to a quick 5-0 lead. Long three-point shot by Decatur. Number 23, Tilley, answers back. Now 5-3 here in the first. Shots up, no good. Cunningham out to Crownover for 3. Shots long. Rebound by number 24, Skaggs. Shots no good. Rebound by Skaggs. Good defensive play by Cotter. Cunningham comes away with it. Gets it off to Clausen bringing it down. It's 5-3. Here in the first. Cunningham with the bucket now extends it to a 7-3 lead. 5:16 left here in the first. And they're going to get number 24 Skaggs with the walk. Of course, the winner of this game will advance to play Flippin at 7 o'clock in the district championship. It's number 34, Garay is now checked in the game. Crownover for three. Crownover with the big bucket. Right now it is 10-3. Cotter starting off having a hot first quarter. 4:52 left in the first. Of course, we're joined online right now. Looks like Toby Norberg. Now, we got a special thing with Toby Norberg. She was our 1,500 like, or she was our 1,600 follower, one of them. She's also the mayor of Summit. So, quick shout out. There's always a special place in our heart for Toby Norberg, the mayor of Summit. And also, you know, she helped us get to that milestone with likes and follows. I just can't remember which one it was, but so glad to have her join us as Skaggs takes it in, gets the bucket, pulls it to 10-5, 4:37 left. Sanchez for three. Big time shot by Sanchez. As Cotter now jumping out to a 13-5 lead. Decatur, long three-point shot, no good. Rebound and the foul. Good play there by number 5, Paige Van. She's a senior. Right now 13-5. Van going to the line. First shot is up and good. Right now 13-6 here in the first. Sanchez and Crownover coming out hot early. As Van hits the second shot. 13-7 here in the first. Of course, this first quarter is the Lakeview Auto Sales first quarter. 425-6040. Give Michael Porting a call. He'll hook you up. Tell you, right now is a great time to get a new vehicle. There's good defensive play there by number 5, Van, with the steal. Of course, Decatur beat Haas Hall to get here. Van with the shot, no good. Rebound by number 2, Desi Meek. Gets the board and then draws the foul from Sanchez. Of course, this is our third game tonight. We got one more game after this.
Checking in for the Lady Warriors, number 23, Paige Clausen.
As number 23, Clausen, checking into the game. Meek hits the first shot. So now Decatur working their way back in the game now, trimming it to 13-8. 5-point game here in the first. Second shot's no good. Good pass to Sanchez. Clausen to Sanchez in the bucket. Good play there. Extends it now to 15-8. Van with the long three-point shot, no good. Big time rebound by the freshman, Cheek, who's actually helped lead the junior high team to a championship. Now she's getting to play senior high ball, goes in, draws the foul. Good feed inside to Cheek as she draws the foul. Looks like the foul is on Van. That's her first personal. Team's first. As Cheek rolls in the first free throw.
Checking in with Lady Warriors number 22, Taylor Crown.
Cheek's second shot up, and it's in. Nothing but net. Right now, Cotter with their largest lead of the night, up 9. Of course, we got a chance to cover Cheek when we did the district volleyball tournament, which as a freshman, she came in and played quite a game. We're looking forward to covering some more volleyball in the future. That was a fun evening to cover. The Lady Warriors almost won their first district championship in volleyball. As foul on the play.
In that volleyball game, I seen one of the, I guess we'll call it ugly or bad spikes ever. I mean, she killed it. We got to learn the volleyball terminology, though.
Yeah, I called that volleyball game like a basketball game. It wasn't the best, but I was very enthusiastic because I really didn't know what I was doing, but we had fun with it.
If anyone out there is a volleyball fan and you know what it would be called when somebody just kills the ball in a spike, let us know. What's a good terminology for that?
As free throws no good, but there's a lane violation, so number 24, Samantha Skaggs, is going to get to attempt that again. Of course, Skaggs is a senior. Had a good game last night against Haas Hall in their victory to propel them to this game. We're now 17-10 in the first. Sanchez over to Cunningham. Cunningham in the corner to Clausen. Clausen dribbling back out. Over to Sanchez. Sanchez swings it into Cheek. Cheek with the turnaround and the score. Beautiful spin and score by Cheek has now extended it to 19-10. Very reminiscent of how her mom and dad, both two of the best players in North Central Arkansas. As Schoper comes back and gets the bucket. They didn't have Schoper's name on our roster last night. They do now. I think I said that during the game last night. You need to put her name on the roster. She had a great game. Swing, spin, shot no good. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds, so possession's going to go to Decatur. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first.
Hey, David, do you know what they call a spike?
I don't know. What do they call a spike?
I know. Because
must have
our
just
friend
looked
our friend Jason Jones just told us it's called a kill. Thank you, Jason.
Chopper with the shot, no good. Cunningham fighting for it. Crunkleton comes away with it. Clausen, Cunningham, Cheek, Crunkleton, and Crownover, the 5 in the game right now. Tries to go into Cheek. Ball stolen. Cheek's trying to hustle down. Almost got the block. Skaggs cleans it up and scores. Now it's a 5-point game. Good hustle by Cheek there. She didn't give up on the play and was keeping with the fast guard. Oh, beautiful defensive play there by Van. Rejects Crunkleton at the buzzer. So at the end of the first quarter, Cotter 19, Decatur 14. As we'll be back in about a minute. Here we go, starting the second quarter, 19-14 Cotter in the first quarter. Sanchez drives. Crunkleton battles for it, gets it back to Clausen. Now Clausen crown over Cunningham, Sanchez, and Crunkleton in the game. Sanchez over to Cunningham, off the backboard. She banks that shot in and gets the first bucket of the Farm Bureau second quarter. The Marion County Farm Bureau second quarter right now is 21-14. Inside Schroeper with the beautiful little left-handed turnaround. Decatur hanging around right now. Of course, Decatur come in the game, the number 3 seed, playing the number 2 seed. Steal on the play. Crownover almost got the steal from Desi Meek. Good defensive play by Meek. Of course, a lot of the fans tuning in right now. Let us know, hey, are you watching, are you cheering Decatur? Are you cheering against or for Cotter? Go ahead and post on it. This is an interactive broadcast. Let us know who you're cheering for in the game. You can tell us what player you're cheering for. As Crunkleton makes a good defensive play. Gets it to Clausen, coming the other way. Of course, last night we had over 3,600 people tune in to the games last night. Really want to say thank you for everyone that tuned in. Tonight, I know we're almost up to 2,000 already just with the first 2 games. So it's been a fun night of basketball, and we still got we got what I'm going to call a slobber knocker. I've heard, you've heard that phrase a couple times, but slobber knocker is it's like a good old Jim Ross steel cage match, because that's what we're getting in this this 4th game tonight. Yellville and Flippin inside the steel cage. It's going to be a great match. As Francis with the big 3-point shot.
Good old JR, one of wrestling's best announcers.
Of course, yeah, we're expecting it's going to be a battle between those 3 teams. They played twice. We've covered both games. Flippin beat Yellville at Flippin, then Yellville beat Flippin at Yellville, so it's 1 apiece. But this one's going to be a little different because they're battling to see who's going to the district championship. We're expecting a great match. Oh, beautiful move inside. Looks like he got away with a step as Skaggs gets the bucket. And I got the score all jacked up, so 24-18. So right now for Decatur, they got Skaggs. Pastor Morales is also in. And number 2, Meek, is we got a 30-second timeout on the court. So while we got 30 seconds, real quick shout out, Marion County Farm Bureau. I know you guys hear me say that a lot, but Joey Sample, man, we could not do this without people like Joey Sample, who makes this happen.
That's right. And you know who else makes this happen? It's the fans at home. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Thank you for tuning in and supporting us. And thank you for our sponsors for making this possible as well.
All right, we had a question on our page. Missy Sims wants to know who won between Cotter and Eureka. Eureka won that game, so Eureka is in the championship game. It's just who they playing, Flippin or Yellville, to be determined the very next game right after this. So Missy Sims, you'll have to tune on in. Shots up, no good. Good rebound there by Decatur. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. Number 32, Dodson, battling for the board. And then number 2, Meek, inbounding. Long three-point shot, no good. Loose ball. Number 11, Pastor Morales, tracks it down. Long shot, no good. Loose ball. Looks like there was a lot of contact down low. Looks like they're going to call that on Cheek. That's her second, 15th foul. Of course, let everyone know, too, after this game is done, this particular stream is going to end. We'll start another one with the final game of the night. We're trying to keep it just game-specific streams. That way everyone can go straight to their game. As both players, Garay and Meek, down on the floor. Good to see the good sportsmanship when they both got up. As Decatur retains possession. As it's like the officials forgot to change over the possession arrow, so possession arrow to Cotter. Garay, Crownover, Montgomery, Crunkleton, and Cheek in the game. Garay tries to get to Crunkleton. Loose ball. Looks like they're going to get Crunkleton on the foul. As Meek with the foul. That's Crunkleton's first. 6th on the team for the Lady Warriors as we're down to 3:53 left in the second. Missy Sims says she can't be here. She has the flu, so she's getting to watch. So be sure to tune in, Missy. We'll be covering the Yellville game right after that. Montgomery gets the board, gets it to Crunkleton. Back to Montgomery, over to Garay. But, yeah, be sure to tune in. That'll be immediately following this one. Of course, Missy, we will be having a separate stream on there, so just be prepared. As the steal on the play, as Meek goes down hard. Looks like there's a foul on the play. Looks like they're going to call that on Crownover. So that's on 22 Crownover. That's her first, team 7th. So now number 2, Meek, going to the line. She's a senior. Looks like Heidi Ruby just said, let's go Decatur. So we got Decatur fans, we got Warrior fans online. as the first free throw is no good.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, Missy. We're sorry you're sick. I also got kind of sinus infection myself, but it seems like the crud has been going around. David has not been sick, thank God.
It's because I'm so jacked up on vitamin C right now. I've been eating vitamin C's like they're candy lately. Now I just jinxed myself. I'm getting sick. As Sanchez for three, no good. Rebound by number 15, Shopper. She's a sophomore, making some clutch plays. Good drive by Van. And the finish. Decatur working their way back in this game. Now only down 3 as we go under 3 minutes. Montgomery in the corner to Garay. Garay didn't get it into Cheek. Montgomery. Pass over to Sanchez. Crown over. Over to Garay. Back to Cheek. Strong play by Sanchez, who is fouled. Bucket doesn't go, but Sanchez getting ready to go to the line. Fouls on number 15, Chopper. That's her first foul. Only Decatur's second foul. This has been a pretty quick moving game. Not a lot of fouls in this game. But Joey, I bet you I could tell you, Missy Sims, who's tuning in, I bet you I know who her favorite coach is. Hunter Sims of the Yellville Panthers. So we know who Missy's going to be going for in the last game as Decatur gets the board.
Is that true, Missy?
I totally set Joey up. He didn't have a clue on it. So I have inside info on that Missy Sims is the biggest fan of Hunter Sims. Chopper with the turnaround. Shot no good. Cheek with the board. 2 minutes ago, she gets out to Crown over. Now 4-point lead over to Clausen. Clausen goes into Sanchez, who tries to spin. Not there. Cheek. Clausen. Good rebound by Sanchez, who got position. Now extends it back to a 6-point Cotter lead. Of course, we just got joined by your number one fan online, Joey.
I know who that is.
Yeah, who's that?
It'd be my beautiful daughter, Kylie Shaw.
Yeah,
she's so cute.
It looks like Kylie Shaw's just joining us. So everyone's fans are coming out here tonight.
She's 17, but she's still my baby.
All right, and the first shot by number 24, Skaggs, is no good. Of course, Dahl Walmer, I noticed you just joined us too, Dahl. You said you're watching. I know you were going to watch that last game with the Yellville game. Make sure we're going to have a separate stream that's going to come on after this, so it's going to be a little bit different. So just making sure that you're prepared. We want you to tune in because I bet you I know who Dahl's favorite Panther is. Still on the play at 27-22. Good up and under by Meek. But yeah, Dahl's favorite Panther would be Cody Sutterfield, number 24. So I know she's going to want to tune into the last game tonight. The Cheek with the strong play up. Good finish by Cheek. Now extends it back to a 5-point game. 29-24. Cross-court pass almost stolen by Sanchez. As Skaggs drives.
Number 21, Jordan Francis. Second personal foul, 19 foul.
Skaggs is fouled on the play, so 24 going to the line. Looks like they called that on Francis. That's Francis' second, 9th on the team here in the first half. And Skaggs hits the first shot. Now 29-25, 34 seconds to go. Skaggs hits the next one. Good stroke shown by Skaggs. As Decatur hanging in here, pulling back within 3. 30 seconds left. Clausen tries to get it off. Cunningham hustles, picks it up, and almost scores the bucket. Good hustle play there by number 11, Cunningham.
Number 24, Samantha Skaggs. Her first personal, third team foul. Haley Cunningham at the line, 2 shots.
Cunningham now going to the line. The foul was on number 24, Skaggs, her first. So we did just have Greg Marler. He said he can't pick a favorite player, but he's here. He's here for the loose cannon in the mouth of the South. So we have a fan. Greg Marler is our one fan, Joey. Of course, Joey's filming right now. That's why the mouth of the South can't talk. Long three-pointer. No good. Cheek with the board. Cunningham pushing it. Gets it off to Crownover. Crownover loses the ball out of bounds with 3.6 seconds left. It's 30-26. This is going to be the last shot right here. And apparently Decatur didn't want to shoot it. So at the end of the first half, the second seed Cotter Warriors 30, the third seed Decatur Bulldogs 26. It's been an exciting first half.
Do you know who else was the mouth of the South, David?
Jimmy Hart.
That's right, Jimmy Hart. I love Jimmy Hart.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart, he was the man, let me tell you. And speaking of that, Jimmy Hart, he was a manager in pro wrestling. That reminds me of a poll that's showing right now on the Slop Drop podcast, which we're associated with too. I think that there's an article that Sumo Nathan Rogers just recently wrote, top 10 managers of all time. Where would Jimmy Hart rank in that?
He'd have to be in the top 10, easy. Maybe top 5.
So, guys, we're going to step away for a couple minutes here. Looks like we got about 8 minutes. We're going to take a little break, and then we will be right back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, guys, we are back in the third quarter. Decatur with the possession here early. Right now, 30-26. Cotter jumping out to a big lead in the first half, but Decatur chipping away, and now it's pulled within 4 as we're starting the third quarter. Of course, this third quarter is the Lakeview Auto Sales. Be sure to give our good friends at Lakeview Auto Sales a call, 425-6040. They'll do some good auto deals, won't they, Joey?
Yes, they will.
So will Ken Chevrolet too, right?
Absolutely. Kent Chevrolet Cadillac, 870-425-6262.
Since 1968.
Since 1968. Family owned and operated.
As a turnover on the play, so ball going back to Decatur. Third quarter, of course, the winner from this game advances to the tournament championship game at 7 o'clock on Friday. We will be here live, ready to do it all again. Of course, if you're tuning into this game, make sure that you not only share this link, but also share our page. Good rebound by Meek, throws it up, shot almost goes down, the moon shot. But yeah, make sure that you share this page, like our page, share this post, tag all the people you know in. Let's get some Warrior fans and some Bulldog fans online. As Meek going to the line, foul on the play was on Cunningham. That's her second. As Meek, the senior, hits the first shot to pull Decatur to within 3. About a minute into the third quarter. Of course, during halftime, we were joined by Nikki Guthrie in the booth. Of course, a lot of you will remember her from the coverage that we did, Cotter volleyball. We came here and covered the district tournament. That's the game, to me, that started it all. We decided to stream that tournament last second. We threw it together quick. Broadcast went really good. So then, next thing you know, we're trying to cover basketball. Crownover driving the lefty, loses control. Ball is out of bounds. So now Decatur with a chance to tie or take the lead. But we got a chance to talk to Coach Guthrie. She's the head coach of the Cotter girls volleyball team. We're looking forward. We're going to follow some volleyball this year. I remember what a libero is. I do remember one volleyball phrase.
What does that mean?
I don't know. They wear a different colored shirt. As Decatur, Garay with the steal, gets it off to Sanchez. Over to Clausen, who's bringing it down to set up the offense. Garay goes into Sanchez. Hard move by Sanchez, who draws the foul. Looked like the foul's going to be on number 24, Skaggs. As looks like Sumo Nathan Rogers has joined us online.
Hello, Nathan, and thank you for helping us out. We really appreciate you.
Nathan, he's online because he knew we were talking about him.
He must have heard about us talking about the slop drop.
We was talking about the poll on the slot. Well, it's not a poll, but an actual article that Sumo has typed up. Right now, 32-28, 6 minutes left. It's like we got a timeout on the court, so 2 minutes into the third quarter, first timeout. Of course, Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll kind of tell everyone a little bit about what we do. If I can find, I'm going too quick. I know it's on here. I'm trying to see. Earlier, I did an entire game, and now I can't even find one little logo. Come on, I'm an idiot. Go. There we go. Look at this. I've been trying to put the logo up. How in the world did I make it through that first game? I can't even find the logo now.
Too much Mountain Dew and chicken, maybe.
Yeah, lots of chicken. This mic is getting real slippery with all the fried chicken I've eaten tonight. But Twin Lakes Sports Network, check out our page. We cover high school basketball. We're going to be doing high school football, high school volleyball. We've done semi-pro football, semi-pro basketball, college basketball. In the world of professional wrestling, especially our good friends over at Mid-States Wrestling, the Space Cowboy Jason Jones.
And soon, AAF football.
Yeah, of course, the Alliance of American Football, the new football league that kicked off last week on CBS. We're going over in March to visit the Memphis Express, coached by NFL Hall of Famer Mike Singletary. As right now, Decatur with the ball, down 4 here in the third quarter. Of course, last week, Mid-States Wrestling says there's going to be a big announcement coming. So who knows what the Space Cowboy, what he's going to be saying. Schroper's shot doesn't go down. Decatur gets the board. Number 23, Abby Tilley, the junior, gets the board. And looks like the foul's on Garay. That's her first. But, you know, right now we're all wondering, what is this big announcement coming from the Space Cowboy Jason Jones?
That's what I was wondering. What is the announcement coming? Could it be the return of MSW to Harrison, Arkansas?
As Skaggs hits the shot, and now just like that, Decatur within 2. Just slowly chipping their way back in the game. Feet into Cheek, out to Clausen. Clausen over to Francis. The number 2 seed Lady Warriors, of course, huge upset in the first game of the night. We're still talking about it. Game went down to the wire as Sanchez is fouled. But Flippin knocking off Eureka Springs, of course, Flippin coming into the game. The number 4 seed taking out the previously undefeated in conference Eureka Springs Highlanders.
We've seen a lot of great basketball this season. And speaking of great basketball, this game right here, I mean, look at this. It's Cotter 32, Decatur 30. We're in the third quarter. We got 5 minutes, 11 seconds left. Sanchez just hit another basket.
Now Cotter extending the lead back to 3. Sanchez, number 20, she's a senior. Schroper with the spin and the finish. Number 15, Schroper is just having a big game. Garay over to Clausen. Clausen into Cheek. Cheek turns. Shot's no good. Skaggs with the board. So Decatur's working their way back into the game. Now only down 1. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. Beautiful little runner there by number 11. That's Pastor Morales.
What a nice shot that was.
Nice little runner as Decatur with their first lead of the game. Francis for 3. Shot's no good. Cheek battling for the board and puts it back. Good play by Cheek. As Decatur held the lead for about 30 seconds right there before Cotter takes it right back with Cheek. It's like we got a timeout on the court by the Lady Bulldogs. They're now down 35-34. 3:20 left, third quarter. Tell you what I need to do next year when we do basketball games. I've been thinking about this. I need to do trivia questions and do like giveaways. That way I could say like, hey, what Atlanta Brave player hit 755 home runs? Open that up so that way anyone can answer. Do something crazy like that where we could be like, we'll give away this, this, and this. So next year, this is for year 2. I think we're gonna have to spice it up, especially when we do those games like where it's 80-10 or something like that, and I need something to talk about. We got to find some gift certificates or something to give away.
We've seen those games in semi-pro football at one time.
Oh,
Those have been good for those games.
The Arkansas Tornadoes game that I did where they were down 45-0 in 5 minutes. In the who could forget that one? Of course, there's no Arkansas Tornadoes. It is finished.
That book is closed.
Yeah, but what a ride it was. We had so much fun with David Murphy and the guys covering the Tornadoes. They helped give us our start, and we'll always have a special place in our heart for them, won't we, Joey?
That's right. There was a lot of good guys over there, part of that organization. Hate to see it fold, but, hey, things go on, life goes on, and here we are getting to call this great game. And what a battle it is.
Clausen for 3. Big-time shot by Clausen. Cotter with a little 5-0 run to take the lead back as Decatur got their first lead of the game, but then Cotter comes right back. As number 11, Pastor Morales. Looks like she's fouled on the play by Garay. That's her second. Clausen steps in front with the steal, and then she's fouled on the play by number 23, Tilly. And I got to tell you, we're in Yellville. Mr. Yellville has just joined us live. I'm talking about I think he's a 2 or 3 time lip sync champion at the Yellville Turkey Trot. I'm talking about the one and only Mike Rotenberry, who I was honored to be his wingman for one of those title wins playing Prince. So shout out to Mike Rotenberry joining us. And I heard he just got a new car. Congratulations, Mike.
I got to see a little bit of that video of you guys singing. It was pretty epic.
Well, Mike Rotenberry, he was definitely the straw that stirred the drink that day. As all I had to do was pretend I was strumming the guitar, and I had a sweet Japanese bandana that I wore, though. I should just wear that just randomly for no reason.
He probably has to have security everywhere he goes now.
Yeah, he is Mr. Yellville, Mr. Turkey Trot. As the Lady Warriors right now up 4. Minute 40 left in the third quarter. Sanchez, Cunningham, Cheek. Crown over. They go inside to Cheek, and it rolls in. Good play there by Cheek. Now extends it back to a 6-point lead here in the third. Minute 20 to go, so a 7-0 run. Pass inside to Van. Stopped on the play. And, of course, the legendary Mike Rotenberry. One of the reasons we have such good Wi-Fi and everything's working so great is Gina Rotenberry and Ryan Metcalf. So Mike's wife, hey, man, throwing a shout-out not only to Mike but also to Gina. Thanks for the hookup and helping us be able to stream this.
Now, they're the tech people here take care of Yellville. And, hey, we appreciate you guys getting this set up. Makes life easy for us.
And talk about setup. Cheek inside to Cunningham with the bucket. Beautiful dish. You might as well call her the waiter, the way she dished that out. And now, just like that, Cotter back up 8 as Decatur had worked their way back in the game. Foul on the play of number 15, Schroper. That's her second. Free throws, kisses in. And now 9-point lead as they're going to get Van shuffling her feet there. So a little momentum, a little run right here at the end of the third quarter has now extended it to 43-34.
We have 49.8 seconds left on the clock.
Lob inside to Cheek. Cheek turns. Shot no good. Cunningham gets the board. Ball out of bounds. Possession's going to stay with Cotter. Now 36.5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Lob into Sanchez. Sanchez lobs it into Cheek. Out to Francis. Shot no good, but Cunningham cleaning the glass. A 12-0 Cotter run in the last 2 minutes. Looks like the foul's on Cunningham. That's her third with 19.8 seconds left here in the third. Looks like Crunkleton checking the game along with number 3 Montgomery. Looks like we just got joined by Stephen Gorbett. Shout out to him. Black Sheep, or I'm sorry, not Black Sheep Barbecue. Bobby Sue's in Mountain Home was a sponsor for us. Appreciate Stephen helping us out.
It's because I had Black Sheep up earlier.
That is. But hey, if you're in Mountain Home, Bobby Sue's telling you what, great burgers, great everything. Check them out.
Great breakfast. We have that often at Kent Chevrolet. I love to eat the breakfast there.
As Skaggs hits the first free throw now to pull it back to a 10-point game, 12 seconds left.
He says you're fired, Dave.
Yeah, I know. I butchered it, man. Actually, since the money we get, it provides all of the equipment and Wi-Fi, I'm going to go in debt doing this gig now. So maybe he'll let me come do dishes for him. So.
Well, I hate to tell you, we're still in debt right now.
Yeah. I do it for the fried chicken, though. Shot at the buzzer, no good. As now we're going into the fourth quarter. It is Cotter 45, Decatur 36. We got 8 minutes to go for Cotter. Flippin's waiting in the championship game for someone, and right now Cotter's 8 minutes away from that.
Bulldogs in the final page of Andrews, 15, Bell Chopper, and number 24, Samantha Skaggs.
All right, here we go in the fourth quarter. It's 45-36. Lob inside. Schroeper with the bucket. Good first possession by Decatur to start this fourth quarter. 7-point game. In the corner, Crownover for three. Shot's no good. Schroeper battling it with Francis. Jump ball, and looks like possession's going to stay with Cotter. Of course, as we're coming down the stretch, if you're watching this game, tag someone. Maybe there's a grandparent or a family member that'd like to see the game. Sanchez battling, gets the bucket. As Sanchez now extends it back to a 47-38 game. Looks like we got a foul on the floor on Francis. That's her third. Of course, immediately after this, we got the steel cage match. There hasn't been a battle like this since War Games 87 in WCW. I think that was between the Four Horsemen and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Instead, we're going to have the Flippin' Bobcats taking on the Yellville Summit Panthers. This is going to be the tiebreaker. They're at 1 game apiece. Francis out to Sanchez, back to Francis. Francis for the corner. Shot's no good. Schroeper with the board. So, all kidding aside, it's just going to be a good game. We've had some good games with those two teams, and a berth in the district championship as Crownover with the steal. I think that's the second carry call I've seen in the last 10 years. Apparently these refs never do NBA games because they have about 25 carries every possession, but turnover on the play, so now possession back to Decatur, 9-point game. So I guess I'm just trying to see, you don't get that, you don't see that call very often anymore. Inside Schroeper, she turns. Shot is blocked. Cunningham. Tied up, jump ball. So Decatur going to keep possession. .6:22 left. Crownover with the steal. Gets it off to Sanchez. Sanchez looking to drive the baseline, goes to Crunkleton. Crunkleton puts it on the floor. Jump ball, but getting the jump ball is at least going to keep possession with the Lady Warriors. Of course, Lady Warriors tonight getting good production from 00 Kate Cheek. One of the junior high players helping out. She's really contributed. Sanchez catches it, draws the foul. And now Sam getting ready to go to the line. Number 20, Sam Sanchez.
Her third personal foul. 16 foul. Sam Sanchez at the line.
Looks like that was the third foul on Annabelle Schroeper. That's the 6th on the team. Both teams with 6 fouls right now. First free throw's up and good. Sanchez hits the second shot. Now 49-38, 5:59 to go.
Foul is on number 20, Sam Sanchez, her second. 17 foul. Samantha Skaggs to the line, shooting 1-1.
Right now, Skaggs going to the line. Foul on Sanchez. That's her second. That's the 7th on Cotter here in the second half. Skaggs hits the first free throw. Pulls it now back to a 10-point game. Second shot is up and good. We're now 49-40 here in the fourth. As we got a timeout on the court.
This is going to be a 30-second timeout.
Looks like it's a 30-second timeout on the court. Of course, this quarter is brought to you by Marion County Farm Bureau, 449-4081. For all your insurance needs, give Joey a sample a call. Also, Lakeview Car Rental. Give them a call, 870-701-5032. They can help you with any rentals that you're needing to do. It says free delivery and pickup within 20 miles. Enjoy your rental. Ask us today about purchasing your next vehicle, Lakeview Car Rentals. So give them a call, 701-5032. And again, thank you for sponsoring the Twin Lakes Sports Network. is going back to the court right now. 5:44 left. Of course, Joey Sample, really appreciate him helping us out. He's, of course, a Highland baseball legend over there, former coach over at Highland. Of course, our good friend, the Zen Master Mike Hemme. Congratulations to him and the Highland Rebel team for winning their game last night and advancing now to the next round. So the Zen Master is not going to be able to join us if they keep winning. So we'll have to see if he's going to be there Friday night. Looks like they call that on Sanchez. They say offensive foul on Sanchez. That's her third foul. With 5:32 to go, 9-point lead, Decatur. Meek brings it down, sets up the offense to Skaggs. Pass inside, Cheek with the steal. Now Crownover's going to walk it up. Cotter not in a rush right now, up 9 with 5 minutes to go. Cheek, she turns and she scores. Cheek again having a great game here. With Cheek and Sanchez down low, that's quite a group to try to handle. As Sanchez steps in front, thought that she had her feet set, but the ref says it's a defensive foul there, so that's going to be on Sanchez. It looks like that's her fourth. 9th on the team as Skaggs going to the line. Hits the first free throw. And now both free throws are good, so it's now a 9-point game. 4:44 to go. Crownover over to Clausen. Clausen over to Cheek. Cheek to Montgomery, back to Clausen. Stop pop by Decatur. Attempt by number 23, Tilly, no good. Good steal there. Good play by number 3, Mejia. Coming back the other way. She's got Meek trailing with her. Throws up the shot. Number 24, Skaggs, cleaning up. And drawing the foul. Looks like that's going to be on 00 Cheek. That's her fourth foul. As number 24, Skaggs, going to the line again. She's had a good game this evening. First shot is up and good. As Decatur doing a good job from the line tonight. As we have a timeout on the court. So right now we got 4 minutes, 3 seconds left. It's an 8-point lead. Cotter 51, Decatur 43. Of course, immediately after this game, we are going to be covering the Yellville Summit versus Flippin, the final game of the semifinals. As we're expecting quite a game there, so be sure to tune into that game. Of course, this stream that you're currently watching on, we're going to close it up at the end of the game and open up a new one. We're trying to do that after each game, so that way it's easy to find since we're doing so many games in one night. But looks like I think we've had a little bit of mic difficulty, so Joey Broadcasting doing some quick work on it, see if we can get some batteries in and see if we can figure out. We had a mic cutting out on us, so. Yeah, Joey said he apologizes for his camera work as he's trying to change a battery out. So, number 24 Skaggs now at the line, shooting the second shot. Attempts up, and it's good. Now 51-44. Decatur with the steal. Skaggs with the steal and is fouled. So much like the game that we covered earlier tonight, Flippin in Eureka Springs, Flippin was down about 10 with a couple minutes to go and just started chipping away. Decatur kind of doing the same thing right now. Now they pulled it to a 6-point game.
Lindsay McDonald says, thank you for broadcasting, Dave and Joey. Hey, thank you for watching. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Thank you, guys.
As Skaggs hits the second shot, now it's a 5-point game, so Decatur chipping away. Sanchez bringing it down. Leading Clausen, who lobs it up. Montgomery tried to get it. Number 11, Pastor Morales, comes away with it. Lead Skaggs a little too far out of bounds, so
Checking in for Lady Warriors, number 21, Jordan Francis. Checking in for the Lady Bulldogs, number 15, Annabelle
has a still good crowd filing in, of course, for the next game, Flippin in Yellville. Sure, this gym is going to be rocking, especially if you got a district championship berth on the line. Clausen over to Francis. Francis back to Crown over. 3 minutes left. Over to Cheek. They go inside. Sanchez turns. Beautiful finish by Sanchez. And that was a bucket sorely needed by Cotter to extend it back to 7. Is Decatur calling a timeout right now? 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Here in the fourth quarter, of course, big crowds that have turned out. A lot of Cotter fans that have come over, and right now it looks like Bobcat and Panther fans are filing in, getting ready for the last game of the night. Here's our good friend Joey Sample, Marion County Farm Bureau Insurance. Give him a call, 449-4081. He can give you quotes. I mean, just call him and say, hey, I'm paying too much for my home insurance. Can you give me a quote? What can you do? I'm paying too much for my car insurance. Give Joey Sample a call. He'd love to come give you a quote today. 449-4081, Marion County Farm Bureau. And also tell him, thank you, Joey, for helping to make sure that we can stream this, 39 games. By the time we're sitting down, we're going to do 39 games this year, and we couldn't have done it with people like Joey Sample and all of our other great sponsors. So I appreciate him being a scoreboard sponsor for this district tournament. And then all of our regular season sponsors, like I mentioned earlier, Steve Gorbett with Bobby Sue's and the Black Sheep Barbecue from Turning Point School of Dance, the Yellville Parents. So many businesses helping us out, and we really appreciate it. Right now, 3 minutes left. Decatur down 7. They swing inside. They go into Schroeper, who is fouled. Looks like fouled by Cheek. That's probably going to be, that's number 5 on Cheek. So Cheek coming out of the game, but a good game by 00, Kate Cheek, in her first appearance in the senior district tournament. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of her in the next couple of years. She's definitely going to be one to watch. As Schroeper hits the first shot.
Yeah, Cheek is quite the athlete. She plays basketball, volleyball, one heck of a volleyball player.
Second free throw is long. Clausen gets the board.
That was some good dribbling while she was on her knees. That was awesome.
It's like they're going to chaw that on Crownover, number 22, with the foul. Yeah, she did some fancy dribbling, but
That was great ball handling.
turnover on the play. Now it's 53-47. That's the second on Crownover. 2:41 to go. So Decatur just hanging around. Good defensive play there by number 11, Cunningham, knocking it loose. As Clausen battling with number 24, gets it back over. Gets it to Crownover. Crownover gets across the half-court line. As Decatur picking up the intensity now as we're down to 2 minutes to go. They get it over to Sanchez. Sanchez drives, gives it to Cunningham. Cunningham's fouled by number 5, Van.
Foul number 5, Paige Van, her third personal foul, 17 foul for the Lady Bulldogs. Haley Cunningham at the line.
And now number 11, Cunningham, going to the line. Calls on Van. That's her third foul. And the first free throw is no good. Right now, 2-possession game. A three. Hitting this shot right here will put it to a 3-possession game. Second shot is up and good. That extends it. Now it's a 3-possession game with Cotter in the lead. Little miscommunication there between Meek and number 24, Skaggs. Pass goes out of bounds, so now Cotter getting the ball back. 1 minute, 50 seconds left. 7-point lead. Of course, the winner of this game will take on Flippin Friday at 7 o'clock in the finals, and we will be covering it here on the TLSN. Looks like they're going to call that on Skaggs. That's Skaggs' fourth foul. And now Clausen going to the line, up 7. 1:41 left here in the fourth. Clausen sinks the first free throw. Clausen coming to the line. Big shot here. Free throws up off the back of the rim. Schoper with the board. Gets it off to Skaggs. Skaggs lost control of the ball. And now up 8 with 1 minute and 36 seconds to go. Time is definitely the friend of the Lady Warriors. As Clausen gets it over to Francis. Francis over to Sanchez. And now 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Sanchez tries getting it into Cunningham. Sanchez collides with Skaggs. So foul on Sanchez, so that's her 5th. So Sanchez fouling out of the game. Good game by Sam Sanchez. She leaves the game, her team up 8 with 1 minute and 6 seconds to go. As Skaggs hits the first free throw. Still 7-point game, so right now it's a 3-possession game. She hits this, it's back to a 2-possession game. Needing 2 3-point shots. Skaggs sinks the next free throw. Decatur doing a great job on free throws tonight. It's really keeping them in the game. And now down 6, really needing a turnover here. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go.
Second in the Lady Warriors, number 34, Ashley Garay.
Inbounds there, Clausen, Garay, Crown over, Cunningham, and Montgomery. Clausen having problems getting over. Coach Wilhite calls a timeout. Right now, 56 seconds left. It's 55-49. Of course, packed house here over on this side. A great attendance for this whole district tournament. Of course, this gymnasium, probably one of the best gymnasiums I think that we've called a game in all year. To me, I think it really rivals the gymnasium over at Mountain Home when we called the Mountain Home games. But great facilities. Also appreciate the Yellville Tech getting us set up so we're able to stream this. So Steve Jones and his group, and of course we mentioned earlier Gina Rotenberry and Ryan Metcalf helping get us set up. But this is a great setup that Yellville, they've just been so great. And I got to say, they got one of the best hospitality rooms too.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, they had fried chicken today. Who knew? Did you tell them how much that we liked fried chicken? Who told them?
I don't know, but it was just awesome. But right now the problem is all of our equipment here, like our mics and everything, is greasy because we've eaten so much chicken. And I'm energy drink free now, so it's like I'm not getting the adrenaline rush anymore.
Yeah, it was funny because I seen fried chicken literally on top of a microphone earlier that David had been using. We're finding fried chicken crumbs everywhere. But
yeah,
hey,
I got fried chicken all over everything we have up here. But lob inside to Crown over as we're under a minute to go. Gets it to Clausen. Clausen over to Garay. Jump ball on the play, so possession's going to go to Decatur. So good defensive play there by Decatur, but they're needing 6 points quick. Three-point shot by Decatur. It's up and it's good. Big-time shot by Tilley. And now we're down to a one-possession game again. As Garay, trying to outrun the defense, is fouled on the play. Looks like fouls on 24 Skaggs. That's her 5th foul, so she's going to foul out with 31 seconds to go. But Skaggs with a great game for Decatur. And now 31 seconds left, 55-52. Garay going to the line with some big free throws here. She can hit this first one. This is going to be an important shot because that'll make it a 2-possession game. Missing can still leave it a 1-possession game where a 3-pointer from Decatur could still tie this game up.
31 seconds left on the clock. 31 seconds.
Of course, this is our 3rd game tonight. We did 4 last night, 36 on the year as we are just busting these out. Garay, free throws long at the back, but Cunningham with a huge board gets it back to Garay. Over to Crownover. Clock is winding down, 25 seconds. Cunningham, the pass is stolen. Meek hits the bucket, and just like that, we got a 1-point game.
13 seconds.
10 seconds to go. Clock winding down. As Decatur with the foul, 5.5 seconds left.
What a game.
And just like that, we got ourselves a close game. Garay going to the line. Both teams still with 1 timeout left. Garay with 2 shots. She hits the first one. Now Cotter up 2. Second shot is good. Coach Wilhite calls a timeout. 3-point game now, 57-54, 5.5 seconds left. Coach Fess Thompson calling a timeout, talking to his team as they're going to try to force overtime with a 3-point shot here. And now we got about 50 seconds left of this timeout. Great game here, 3-point game. Of course, we're joined by our good friend Joey Sample, Marion County Farm Bureau. Appreciate him bringing this game. 449-4081. Give him a call. Of course, Cotter getting a little extra insurance by hitting both of those free throws and now extending it to a 3-point lead. But Decatur now designing their final play. They're gonna have to go full court. They got 5.5 seconds to go. 57-54. Cotter does not want to foul on a 3-point attempt, as that will give 3 free throws. Meek bringing it down. They advance the ball, call timeout right now, 0.8 of a second. They actually had a wide open shot in the corner. Right now, in less than a second, they pretty much have to catch and shoot immediately with 0.8 of a second left. As Cotter getting up as far as 11 points on Decatur has now come back and pulled it to a 3-point game. Right now, 0.8 of a second. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a catch and shoot. The crowd is on their feet. And now what Cotter does not want to do is foul. If you foul on a 3-point attempt, it'll be 3 shots, which will give them an opportunity to force overtime. As this game has turned into quite a slobber knocker. Looks like they put 0.6 of a second back on the clock. It's 57-54, 1.4 seconds left. They're going to have to catch and shoot. Well, foul on the play. Looks like that's on number 23, but the thing is, they got a 3-point lead. Decatur will only get 2 shots here, so basically they're going to have to miss it, rebound it, and put it in. First attempt here. Clutch free throw. By Meek. So basically what she's going to have to do here is miss the shot, catch it, and put it in. So it looks like he's going to tell him she needs to miss this shot, get the board, and put it up. 0.5 of a second. Meek's free throw, it's up. It's no good, and time runs out on Decatur. Their great comeback as the Lady Warriors of Cotter are heading to the district championship to take on Flippin. Friday night at 7 o'clock, but Cotter 57, Decatur 55. Decatur now falls to 11-12 on the season. The Lady Warriors improved to 11-16. But more importantly, advancing to the district championship game to take on Flippin at 7 o'clock in quite a game there. Tell you what, we've had 3 incredible games tonight. The number 1 seed, Eureka Springs, getting knocked off in our first game with an incredible comeback by Flippin. Then we had this game that went down to the very last shot. Also, Cotter giving the Eureka Springs boys teams a run for their money. So we've had 3 good games And now we got a big one coming up. We got the rubber match. Flippin' and Yellville. They both split a game each. Now this is going to be the rubber match, but a great game there. 57-55. Cotter prevails and moves on.
Congratulations, Cotter Lady Warriors, on the win. You guys stay tuned. Thank you for joining us. We're going to start another stream here in just a few seconds on our page. So tune in for the next game where we'll be coming back here in about 8 minutes.